You are watching Khaos Crypto News, the crypto news that you need to know.
What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Khaos Dubs, and this is Khaos Crypto News, the crypto news that you need to know. I was hoping to do an episode yesterday, but I was having a bit of issue with my computer. I think we got it sorted, so we're going to be trying to do these as daily as possible. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to cover today, so let's jump right into it. Big news, breaking news, a hacker has stolen 10 plus million in Ethereum and no one knows how. So essentially what's happening here is over 5,000 ETH has been stolen since December, and this crypto hacker is actually targeting really sophisticated users. So for folks who are more crypto naive than most and reasonably secure, we're hit by the draining of funds. In other words, these aren't crypto noobs clicking on obvious phishing links that are being drained. The attack is far more sophisticated, and it's OGs who are being wrecked, and no one knows how. So it's quite interesting that this is going on. I've seen a couple other articles regarding this, but there's not been a solution or an answer to what is happening yet. So kind of crazy stuff happening there. Now, if you are a user of Apple or Mac, you're going to be having to make some changes here because there's been some vulnerabilities that have been exposed. A very serious vulnerability has been found again in Apple's operating system. Attackers can gain root privileges which may compromise the security of users' crypto assets. A deep dive by Kaspersky revealed the first vulnerability. If exploited, bad actors could execute arbitrary code on the device. The second vulnerability enables attackers to execute code with the operating system's core permissions. When both vulnerabilities are exploited together, gaining access to the device and bypassing security partitions to obtain full access is possible. Kaspersky pointed out that Safari architecture renders all web pages on Apple's mobile devices, regardless of whether a different browser is used. Moreover, such is the browser architecture that zero-click infection is possible. Zero-click infection. I don't like the sounds of that at all. The firm recommends installing the newest Apple updates. For those on the latest iOS, iPad, or tvOS devices, this would be version 16.4.1. Older devices that are no longer supported should ensure the device runs 15.7.5. On to some XRP news. XRP loses all monthly gains in just 1 hour. Here's how. If you haven't checked the price charts in the last couple hours, definitely something to look at. We dropped down to 47 cents. The XRP token experienced a significant drop of more than 9.5%, bringing the price down to 47 cents per token, its lowest level since the end of March. This decline erased all the gains that the token had made over the past 3 weeks. Some suggest that it may be necessary to clean up and eliminate the most greedy and late-coming investors before the next round of growth. Others believe that the market is anticipating future events, which could bring some significant news in the near future. The community is discussing the grilling of SEC Chief Gary Gensler in Congress yesterday. Of particular interest to the community was the news of this introduction of a bill to restructure the SEC and dismiss the current chairman. Wouldn't that be nice to see? A little bit of change, shake things up just a little bit, you know? Interesting stuff here with Reddit. So Reddit's looking to profit from users' conversations. At first, sounds kind of sketchy, sounds kind of scary, but it's probably not what you think. Starting in June, Reddit will start to charge big tech firms accessing conversation data through its application programming interface to train their artificial intelligence algorithms. Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI have previously trained their large language models using Reddit's free API. It will still offer free API access to developers who use the tool to build useful applications and researchers using the platform for non-commercial purposes. Reddit CEO Steve Huffman is confident that the authenticity of the data on the social platform will improve the AI's answers. Interesting stuff here. So it's looking like they're already using your data, whether you like it or not, and might as well somebody make some money off it, it sounds like. Now, again, we talked about this last week, but FTT has jumped 22% after Tribe Capital shows interest in FTX's reboot. I have a hard time jumping on board with stuff like this personally, but here we go. FTX's new management, led by CEO John Ray III, has hinted at the possibility of restarting the bankrupt crypto exchange on several occasions. The potential reboot plan is now drawing fresh interest from Tribe Capital, a VC firm that is exiting that is an exiting investor in the exchange. Tribe Capital may lead a $250 million fundraising round for FTX. People familiar with the matter revealed that Tribe is considering leading a $250 million fundraising round for the bankrupt exchange, in addition to pledging $100 million of its own funds. News of Tribe Capital's interest in FTX reboot sent the platform's native token soaring. FTT gained as much as 22.5% and reached $2.23. At the time of writing, the token was trading at $2.09 with a 240% increase in its daily trading volume. Shout out Indie Odyssey. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. We try to keep it fresh here. I try to get some stuff that's not being rehashed on other channels. Now, Australia is pushing crypto adoption big time here. Australia has actually installed more Bitcoin ATMs than the whole of Asia, which is crazy when you think about the population. Australia, the country that hosts the third largest network of Bitcoin ATMs, surpassed the continent of Asia in terms of the total number of crypto ATMs installed, climbing from 5th to 3rd in January alone. Asia, which includes major economies such as China, Japan, Singapore, and India, hosts 355 crypto machines, representing just 1% of the total crypto ATMs installed worldwide. After months of additions, Australia in itself recorded 364 crypto ATMs. Unbelievable the adoption that's taken place. And other places here in North America are like, yeah, we have to stop the adoption. We have to take away these opportunities for people. Now, Coinbase is going to court with the SEC, it sounds like. And I guess what they should have done is probably stood up for XRP and not delisted XRP to begin with. But I guess it is what it is, and this is where we are today. So Coinbase is on the brink of legal warfare with the SEC to reach long-awaited clarity on how federal securities laws apply to the crypto industry. Should the regulator situation not improve, the executive said the exchange would consider relocating away from the United States, which kind of only makes sense at this point. Coinbase, in particular, is under fire from the SEC, which issued the firm a Wells notice earlier this month, which is a notice warning of the intention to sue the company. It stated that Coinbase had violated federal securities law, which Armstrong suspects are related to the assets listed on the exchange, as well as its staking as a service product. One of the SEC's most high-profile ongoing crypto industry lawsuits began with Ripple in December 2020, as you know, when the agency alleged that the company's XRP token was an unregistered security. Armstrong said Coinbase is prepared for its own lawsuit with the agency to turn into a similar years-long debacle if that's what it takes to get legal clarity. Now, again, had they stood up to with XRP and kept it listed and kept in the good fight, maybe people would be standing up for them right now. But I don't hear a lot of people going, yeah, fight for Coinbase. In fact, a lot of people are calling for quite the opposite. Couple more bits of news today in this episode. Not a crazy long episode for y'all. As Ripple versus SEC verdict nears, a $1 XRP price looked nigh following launch of Ripple's Liquidity Hub. On April 13th, Ripple Labs announced the launch of its Liquidity Hub, a new business-to-business crypto liquidity platform designed for enterprise-level use. It will operate independently and complement Ripple's widely used cross-border payment solution, on-demand liquidity. It will also facilitate the seamless integration of solutions to help businesses manage liquidity across platforms, reducing expenses on high-volume transactions like crypto treasury operations. Businesses must be able to move into and out of these distinct assets quickly and easily, regardless of the number of users on the platform, trading volume, and market efficiency, all aspects which may impact liquidity. The new Liquidity Hub will support a range of cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and fiat currency, the US dollar, except not XRP at this time, which is pretty strange. But Ripple's new Liquidity Hub has been received positively by many crypto enthusiasts who believe it could propel XRP to new heights. Despite the ongoing lawsuit placing XRP in a precarious position, the cryptocurrency has been seeing increased interest from investors, with the number of XRP addresses worldwide surpassing 4.6 million. Presently, there are approximately 1.08 million active addresses. Now, in one of the last episodes, I discussed that at the low point, there was only 1,800 XRP addresses worldwide, so that's a pretty big jump there. Ripple's Liquidity Hub launch has raised further excitement about its future. The success of this new product could potentially propel XRP to new heights and help the crypto break through the $1 resistance level. That said, XRP grew significantly in the past quarter, surging by over 70% since January 1st. Of course, a lot of those gains were taken away in last night's dip. And finally, for today, the biggest crypto bull cycle is upon us. Macro catalysts are lining up for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has rallied 80% this year, with prices surging 23% in March amid multiple bank failures in the US. Ethereum's native token is up 76% year to date, and Ethereum implemented its highly anticipated Shapella hard fork last week. Ether rallied 13% after the software upgrade, and interestingly enough, there's more money being locked up in Ether than there is being taken out, withdrawn from this hard fork. So that's really interesting stuff. Ether's blockchain fees are up threefold, reflecting the growing user intensity and token prices post FTX. And the fees are obviously a real killer with Ethereum. According to Bernstein, the new crypto cycle is still not fully appreciated, with a number of positive factors lining up. These include macro catalysts, a new Bitcoin mining cycle, the continued successful upgrades of the Ethereum blockchain, and the success of the Ethereum scaling products such as Arbitrum. Whole lot going on with Ethereum, obviously, with XRP, with just the market in general, and really feeling the buzz. I'm thinking we're kind of at a precipice here. I do see coins pumping every day. Unfortunately, not XRP, which is, kind of crappy, but it'd be nice to see what's really going to happen here as things advance and as things progress, no doubt. But for now, that pretty much wraps up this episode of Khaos Crypto News. So I do want to give you all a thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to be trying to implement these daily. It's just with a lot going on in life, it's difficult to make it happen consistently. But I'm out here, I'm working on it, and there's a whole lot coming down in the pipeline. We're filming another episode of In the Khaosverse today, so stay tuned for that a little later in the week. And y'all take care now. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out Reaper. I'm Reaper Liam. I'm good. How are you doing, buddy? Catching us just at the end here. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up, folks. We covered a lot today. If you missed it, definitely go back and check it out. It's a good episode. There's some good stuff in here. Without further ado, y'all